How to move 401k to gold without penalty, brought to you by Karen Goldman. If you're wondering how to transfer your 401k to gold without penalty, you've come to the right place. This article will provide you with the information you need to make the switch. Read on to discover how to do it. Here are some tips to help you get started. Keep in mind that you will need to have a Roth IRA. The rules for this type of account are quite different from those of a traditional IRA. The first thing to do when transferring a 401k to a gold IRA is to contact a gold IRA company and fill out the necessary paperwork. This process can be completed in just a day or two. Once you have the gold, you can immediately start enjoying your new lifestyle. But it is important to remember that the IRS has certain requirements when transferring your funds. This article will cover the steps you need to take. Getting a gold IRA is easier than you might think. The first step is to choose a gold IRA custodian and roll over your funds. You can either use the direct rollover option or the trustee-to-trustee method. Direct rollover is a good choice because you don't have to touch the money. You won't have to worry about taxes and penalties. In the case of a Roth, you can also choose a gold IRA custodial. If you don't feel confident about this move, you can choose a trustee-to-trustee rollover. After the account holder has chosen a gold IRA trustee, the next step is to set up a self-directed IRA. Once you have established your new account, all you have to do is transfer the funds from the old account to your new one within 60 days. Otherwise, the transfer of funds will be considered distribution of funds and the funds will be subject to taxes. Ultimately, you will need to take care of all the paperwork and get the gold you want. IRAs and 401ks can be rolled over to gold, but the latter requires more paperwork. Ideally, you will have a portfolio of other types of investments, including stocks, bonds, and precious metals. In addition, it will help to diversify your portfolio. The goal of a gold IRA should be to create a wealth management strategy with your money. If you don't want to use the traditional IRA route, you can also use an indirect IRA instead. There are two main options for moving a 401k to gold. Indirect IRAs are more complicated and will require more paperwork. A direct rollover will move the money directly to the IRA trustee. The money will be transferred in the form of a new IRA to the account holder. A third option is to move the 401k to gold IRA without penalty. However, it's important to ensure the eligibility of the IRA before making the transfer. We'd love to talk about the best gold IRA companies for your 401k to gold IRA rollover. Visit KarenGoldman.com.